Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs from 37.
Get up! 70 Lions! 60 Eagles! 60
Play action, Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready up!
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready!
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick six never happened.
Second and 3 now. They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Catch made over the middle. And they Limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
70 range. Drop all 80. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. 18, 5 in, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders finds a seam down the middle. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. 19, trap 50, trap 50.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Quick throw completed by May. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
1st down, May. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Jukes away from one. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, hook.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. We look underneath here, Robinson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43.
79 Broncos. Ready, let go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds London on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st down from the 42.
19 Lions. Hawk set 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll go play action. Another one here to London. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Rattler, 18 Rattler, go!
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Right side, cut by Davis. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Okay, break! Come on, set! 19 tight, 19 tight! Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready? 60 by 60.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Ready?
Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
60 Bobcats. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Ready, what's that?
May now from the gun. It is Cup, left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and their respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
May now on third down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a second quarter lead. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 14.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards. It's second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
18, run. Bronco 80. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Finding Davis. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta, first down.
Here we go, shot.
That's completed, not to the right. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7.
19 Lions. 2. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Play action. Sanders. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll throw third and long. Brought in right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. Quick pass left side. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Right, here we go, throw.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 41-yard line.
First down and run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
5. Terrible that. Crazy.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
You're on the ball. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 13-point lead. Gary Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's on the in route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Let go.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Come 19. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Dump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And they're Finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sanders back to throw. Completed to Davis. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here...
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Got to figure out this third down here.
Get it. Liking 18. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They're in long for him here. Finds Davis complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. 19 line. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Sanders setting the pass. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Hey. Dragons, Viking 18. Cub 19. Cub 19. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Ready?
Only need about half a yard, if that, Brock. This is third and goal.
Here we go. Stop. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Ready?
Now Sanders. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 21.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Chased out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one, so that is how our half will end. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Sending him on the dime. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're up against it here on 4th down. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap again to Robinson. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7.
To the air, Sanders gets this one to London. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go. 70, 19, Tiger.
First and 10, or under Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Looking to his fullback now. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and short here, Sanders. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Come on, trap 60, trap 60, trap goal 80, dragon 60, ready.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Christian Gonzalez has it. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
What's that? Lady, what's that? Good foot, nasty. Crazy.
First down, May. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. New set of downs from 37. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, here goes front. 5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
A 47-yard attempt.
Corey Gallis connects. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
The run is with Robinson. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. This is going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's May. It is caught left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And a Patriot first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete! And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Taking a shot deep here. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Quick throw completed by May. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Got for big yards on the right side. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Come on with me. Hey, what's that?
Running it now out of the gun. Oh, he lost the football. Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain maintain possession. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Here's made in the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Borregales tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead.
Falcons 21. Andy Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Back, ready.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Pass to 60. Ready, right?
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
14. Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line.
Here we
4
go.
yards on
7
the pickup.
targets. 70
2nd and
Timberwolves.
6.
19 Lions. Go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Robinson on the inside give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready. Lock the 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70. 70. 70.
A run here with Robinson. Escapes the defender. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense to the line fast.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, dip right. Here goes thrust.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
30-yard line.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
He's tackled at the
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here, 2:08 on the clock. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here goes thrust.
Running back sent in motion left. May now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run here for May. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This looks like a run drawn up for May. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road.